In this fourth of our briefings on the resources profits tax, I wanted to raise an important matter relating to the governance of Australia. When the American founding fathers were trying to work out how to bring the 13 colonies that had just become independent into one country, given the vastness of that country, it was decided that a federation should be established. And the founding fathers, who were very wise men, realized that it was fundamentally important that the states be responsible for their own income, that they go before their people and explain why they wanted certain taxes and how they had spent those taxes. One of the weaknesses of our federation has been the gradual whittling away of the state's sources of income, so that we have become the most centralised federation, fiscally speaking, in the world, with the states only collecting about 19% or so of their income, but spending 40% of all the public income in Australia. And I think this goes a long way towards explaining why state governments are performing, in many respects, rather poorly, why the Federation has become dysfunctional. It's because the states are not responsible sufficiently for raising their own income. This new tax would make this worse. It would remove from the states the responsibility of ensuring a proper return to the people as judged by the state governments, and place that in the hands of Canberra. The founding fathers of this country were equally aware of this problem. It certainly wasn't in the original constitution, but they did try to guard against it. For example, in section 114 of the Constitution, there's a provision that the Commonwealth can't tax the property of the states. The Commonwealth can't tax the property of the states. Now, it's established law that the minerals are almost all owned by the states, apart from some private minerals which still exist. Now, it's not then for the Commonwealth to tax those minerals. If this tax is introduced in the next Parliament, then the lawyers will make valiant attempts to draft the legislation to ensure it's not a tax on the minerals. The final judge of that will be the High Court, and who knows which way it will go. It all depends upon the drafting and then the interpretation. But the really important issue is that in a federation, states must have their own income. And when it comes to minerals, the minerals are certainly the property of the states.